Hello, this is Lauren, and I'm back with another Deluxe video. I am now focused on doing Chris unlock missions. I have unlocked one of them so far, which was I needed to win 3 duels with only winged beast monsters. And that's not very interesting, so I just get them off screen. So I need to do effect damage now, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to keep doing this until I've got the effect damage I need. If necessary, I can go do a crow and get the rest. I unlocked him, as you say, and I had to duel him, as you say, which is definitely interesting. I don't remember that much about 5Ds. I've forgotten a good portion of it, which is why some of my videos are very interesting. I'm never sure which content actually got in and which one and which content hasn't, because there are some videos I make that I later decide not to upload. So then I have to remember, okay, did I upload this content or not? And end up not even knowing if I did or not. It's really awkward. So I never know if I actually said anything about 5Ds that was even slightly spoilerish. But I know in one video something spoilerish came out. Although, I seem to do that with a lot of the series in this franchise. It's like I can't stop spoiling people. Like, dude, can I stop, please? But in all fairness, I think that right now my channel would most appeal to Yu-Gi-Oh fans. At least as far as I'm aware of. Now, I might be wrong, but there are mostly Yu-Gi-Oh videos on my channel right now, so I would be very interested in any differing arguments there. Now again, I am going for effect damage. Effect damage is more important than battle damage right now. Though I do need to deal battle damage as well for one of the stage missions, and I have to win Azaki for one of them. I have to win Azaki's 5 times. No problem at all. Okay, I end my turn. I'm actually pretty surprised that a lot of my female duelists are under level. I mean, I haven't made an effort to really build a deck for any of them, and that has been very surprising to me. Because usually I'm right on that shit. But I've been so busy unlocking characters that I haven't really focused on any specific builds. So I'm just wondering how many people dueling me actually think I'm a guy. I mean, they certainly cannot tell. I can't tell which of the duelists I'm facing are female or not. I mean, if a woman can choose to play as a male duelist, can't a man choose to play as a girl? I mean, obviously the answer is yes. And yeah, I'm definitely all for gender equality, all of it. But there is a very limited amount of female duelists in this series, unfortunately. But I'm pretty satisfied with the ones we've gotten. I mean, I wish they were written better, but if I used my imagination, they were written better. But I really had to stretch my imagination very hard. Man, it's an exercise for my brain, I'll tell you that. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be synchro summoning in this duel. So I can just discard tuners. Yeah, I can discard tuners. Tuners, go to the graveyard. I don't really have any use for some of these cards right now. And if I play my cards right, I can get 8,000 duels. I mean, I can get 8,000 life points taken out. Like, I can just deal 8,000 points of damage. Which doesn't mean a whole lot, but, I mean, it's fast if I do it like that. It definitely takes a while, though. I mean, it takes longer than just dueling at the gate. But I don't really want to duel at the gate all the time, because, I have a limited amount of keys, and I've already used some already, so I need to farm to compensate. Okay, I summon my second Cyber Dragon, because I only have 2. I think it would be nice to actually have a 3rd Cyber Dragon, like a real one. But do I really want to put myself through that? I don't really think it's necessary. I'm not focused on building Zane's deck right away. I'm not even sure who I'm going to focus on next. Oh no, I do think that Kaiba, Zane, or Kaiba, Zane, or Kai are at the top of the list in terms of priority. At least if we're going based off the characters that kiss my ass over and over. Yamiyugi would be up there, but I'm really going to be. I mean, let's just think about how much farming I'd have to do to be able to make a deck for Yamiyugi at this point. I didn't start playing as him, and I definitely have made a lot more progress getting dragons for Kaiba's deck. So I think that I am definitely much better with Kaiba at the moment. Yeah, I am the worst. I'm glad you agree. Anyway, that girl is just stuck up, and I don't like her. She's just very, very stuck up. Although there are quite a number of stuck up people in this game anyway. I mean, if you watch 5Ds, you probably know some things. Like the division between Satellite and Neo-Dominus City. Yeah, there's a lot of division there. Oh my god. Like, look at this dialogue. Dear Lord, that is so bad. Like, I know what I do for entertainment can be sort of brutal, but there are times when I'm normal, okay? Like, I don't act like that all the time, but this girl, she's the worst. She's like, I don't hate Satellite, but it's not my fault that I'm special. Oh, sure. Well, you know what? I think you do hate Satellite. People like that are the worst. I don't think you're doing a very good job of bringing in the piece. Wait, which deck are you using? Dude, are you using a certain deck that I hate? Because I think I saw something very, very unpleasant. We'll see. We'll see. So yeah, as far as whose deck I'm going to focus on first, well, I've definitely, actually first, I think that's already been, well, okay, the next deck I'm going to focus on, well, I might focus on Kaiba's deck, but I'm also thinking about Kite, and maybe Shark, but Shark might be better saved for later, for reasons that I'm not going to say. Hold on, what am I talking about? Seriously, what am I talking about? Like, ults in this game exist. I've seen them. I've seen them, yeah, duh. I'm kind of surprised by the amount of ults in this game. The main reason I am surprised is, you know, this was not a good decision on my part. I should have played a tuner. I should have played a tuner. Okay, well, unless you have another monster in your hand, you have to pick one and choose. But, great. Well, that's not good at all by any means. No, what was I even talking about before I got to the tuner stuff? It was something about deck building. Oh yeah, who I was going to deck build that. Yeah, I'm very surprised by the amount of ults. Okay, well that isn't, well, I mean, I guess it depends. I don't know how I feel about doing this. I mean, my opponent potentially has, Time Wizard, and, might activate it at any time now. I really, really hate Time Wizard. I hate it so much I'm not even going to use it anymore. Well, unless the game forces me to. But why would the game force me to? Time Wizard isn't even that good of a card. I don't see the game forcing me to use it. Okay, so enemy controller right here. Okay, and my opponent has a spell. I mean, a trap face down. Dude, my opponent cannot, I mean, the AI that I duel cannot block cards. Though bluffs don't really work on me because I attack anyway, no matter if they're bluffing or not. I mean, obviously, if I'm restricted from attacking by a card, then yes, I do not attack. But I mean, that's on a case-by-case basis. Okay, well, I actually realized I didn't open with a certain card. So, you know what this means? It means I'm not going to be doing much effect damage. Okay, now I attack you. I attack with this card. Okay. Well, I got out of that, I think. I'm just going to end it here. I don't think there's any value in extending this show past what. Yeah, I don't think there's any need to continue this. Especially with the risk of Time Wizard taking me out. Do I really want that from Time Wizard? I don't think so. Okay, I won. Although that doesn't benefit me as much. I mean, considering the focus of this video is unlocking Crow, that really does not help me with unlocking Crow, just saying. Okay. Now, tonight, the next part of the event activates. I mean, is released. And I will probably be up for that. I mean, I didn't feel that great last. Oh yeah, I should probably get that. I was saving it. I left it there to show people, but I never actually collected it since mentioning I did it. Okay, I had to summon Black Rose Dragon 5 times. I might have to focus on Akiza next, to be honest. Although, why would that be a bad thing? That is definitely not a bad thing. I think of all the decks in 5Ds, Akiza's deck is my favorite. I just really love her deck. It is my aesthetic. I mean, she somewhat influenced part of my writing based on the fact that my protagonist is connected to a rose. Why do people like to make me suffer? I don't even know I'd be asking. But I do have a very big grudge against Time Wizard. That card has no right to be kicking my ass as much as it does. But it does that a lot. And it's very stupid, but that's what happens. Okay. Okay, I end my turn now. I've got 3 cards in my hand. I need to be careful with my monsters. Yeah, for Time Wizard. Well, it backfired on her once, but I shouldn't count on that all the time. I should save some monsters in my hand. You know, just in case I need them. I mean, if I lose all my monsters to Time Wizard, I think I should... Okay, great. I guess my logic was broken. Yes, my logic was broken. My logic is dead. As far as I'm concerned, my logic is dead. It makes no sense anymore. Oh God. I don't like how this is going. Okay, well, I'm trying to be careful, but at this rate, I'm going to lose. So my strategy, I shouldn't hold back, apparently. Though maybe I don't have enough cards that require tributes to begin with. Excuse you, but no. Oh, okay, well I've got Cyber Dragon, but that's not really going to save me. 1,500 points of damage. Yeah, that isn't much of a threat. Just saying. Okay. Well, I need to survive, and I'm sure that I will, if I'm careful about this. But Time Wizard is still a threat, and I don't know if I'm gonna win. That's the thing. If I survive long enough, I can just take her out with effect damage, but that's kind of assuming that I last long enough for that to be a thing. Alright. I target one face-up monster on my opponent's side of the field. And I'm going to use this card. That's right. this card. Alright, well, it looks like I managed to pull out a win there. But, oh god, no. It looks like I didn't. Oh my god. Well, technically, that doesn't mean I lose. But, I don't trust it. Okay. Well, I panicked for no reason, but we've established that's what I do to myself sometimes, so, I don't think I need to establish it again. Although I don't even know if I did establish that, so that's another problem altogether. Yeah, that's another problem altogether. Like, did I actually do this thing? Or am I making it up? Alright. I should end it as soon as possible. And this is as soon as possible, so I should end it. Alright, let's go. You know, one of my favorite YouTubers recently got a community strike, and I have no idea what it was for. But, to be fair, it was probably over something that was pretty offensive. I'm not entirely sure, because it was never mentioned what it was for. And I'm just sitting over here like, dude, what did you do? Did you take things too far? I mean, let's just be honest here. Someone can be a favorite YouTuber, but that does not make that person perfect. I'm not even perfect. I'm sure I'll have my own... I'm sure in time I'll have my own haters and people that are like... I mean, I could get a community strike at some point, but... I'd really have to change a lot for something like that to happen. Like, we're talking, actually I'm not even sure what it would take. I don't know what it would take at this point. Okay. Okay, hopefully this okay. Sure, this... Can people stop calling themselves handsome? Okay, no, they can do that all they want. I just have weird taste. I mean, my taste is definitely not the usual kind. Okay. And, I mean, being into Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably does not help a whole lot. But no matter what my tastes may be, I will always question why V has his hair that long. I mean, I like guys with long hair, but, I mean, why is it that long? Like, how do you take care of that hair? I could barely take care of my hair when it's almost to my butt. Like, how do you do it? Like, does your family have servants or something? I've never seen any, but, you know, whatever. Alright. That was unfortunate, I must say. But that's not how you win against me. You win against me by playing normally. Not by... Okay, you know what? I use the quick cards too. So of course my opponent would. I mean, no matter what build is in the game, someone in the game is going to use it. You may not see it in a ranked ult, but some NPC is going to be using it. That is what I've learned by playing this game. I learned the lesson yesterday, actually. Okay. Well, I've got another monster that can synchro summon, but, okay, I was just double checking the amount of attack on that monster. I mean, some people could argue that I need new glasses because I sometimes have trouble reading the text. But listen, there are fonts that can be very difficult to read. And I don't think new glasses would fix that. However, the argument that I need new glasses is probably not wrong. I think I do need new glasses, but I've been avoiding the eye doctor for unpleasant reasons. I think I've got some problems with my eyes. I mean, not problems that affect my ability to see, not those. And I think the problem is pretty easy to treat, because if it wasn't, it would, well, let's just say that I would be screaming if there's any serious problems with my eyes. Yeah, but I'm not looking forward to getting this problem solved. I don't even know what's going on with this. I mean, I make some educated guesses, but educated guesses don't do a whole lot. When it comes to health, you kind of need a professional that can tell you what is wrong and how to fix it. And in this particular instance, I would definitely rely more on a professional than whatever I can come up with. Okay, I'm probably just going to dual Crow with this deck. I have no idea how that's going to go, but sure. I mean, let's just be honest. I've already stated that I've gotten my ass kicked by Blackwings before, and that could happen again at any time. I actually like Blackwings. I'm also pretty good at using them, though I'm not sure if Blackwings is still good. Now, when I was using Blackwings, it was also because I was getting my ass kicked by them. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if my ass can still be kicked by Blackwings. You know, I don't even remember much about Crow except for, well, I remember his legacy version in R5, and that argument he had against Crow in R5, Legacy Crow had an argument with Yuya over food being more important than smiles. And Yuya was like, no, smiles are more important than food. And I'm just over here like, Yuya, this is why I'm saying you're a cult leader. Like, Yuya, if you were starving, there's no way in hell you'd be smiling. I don't care what kind of brainwashing you've experienced. If there's no way in hell you'd be smiling if you're near the point of death. And I completely take Crow's side in that argument, obviously. Food is more important than smiling, because I can live without smiling, but I can't live without food. Now, do I want to live without smiling? Well, no, I don't. But I don't want to be smiling all the time because that hurts my face. Yeah, there's this one time where I couldn't stop smiling and my face hurts. I mean, not severely or anything, but kind of made me think of some things. And I'm not sure if my memory has the details accurate, so I'm like, do I mention this? Because it might sound stupid or something. I mean, I'm just being honest. It reminded me of something very specific. But I'm still not sure how accurate my details are, and I don't want to look it up on Google. I don't want to actually make that reference. If it's accurate, that is. Because, I don't know much about that world, so, I don't want to lead people astray into thinking I know worlds I don't. And now I can tell you worlds I do know about. I know about the 5D's world, obviously. I know a lot about this game. Now, do I know how to win a lot? Well, that is the problem, you see. I don't always win in this game. And now I know I'm a new player, but at some point, well, it just becomes I'm a bad player and I need to work on my deck building. Okay, well, I'm going to, it doesn't look like I'm going to be dealing that much damage. And now I wonder how torturous it is going to be to do Crow. I said how torturous. Dude, I've dueled against too many Jacks in ranked duels. Because Jack was in my head and kicking my ass instead of Crow. And now Jack can do that quite a bit as well. Like, when I unlocked him, it was not easy. I mean, it drove me nuts unlocking him. But, I mean, I've had worse duels. Yes, I've had worse duels. I mean, Jack gave me a hard time. Kaylin had to do the same thing, but it was easier. And I was like, well, Kaylin was nicer about it. But Kaylin also... Well, the specific Kaylin that you unlock, when you unlock him, is well, he's deeply disturbed and unstable. Let's just say that. He's plagued by guilt, and lots of guilt. I know what it's like to be plagued by guilt, Kaylin, but listen, you had no control over what happened, so I think you should be careful, or you might hurt someone else. Yeah, that does. Yeah. I mean, Kaylin gets better, spoilers, but, I don't actually remember all the details of that. What I do remember, though, is looking at that picture of Yusei and trying to find a picture of him crashing on his D-wheel / dual runner when he was dueling against Dark Signer Kaylin, and I couldn't find it very well because Crashdown exists. Yeah, that's why I was like, why are pictures from Crashdown showing up? Dude, it's because Crashdown is a setting in the series. Like, of course that's why it's showing up, because that's a location. And I'm just like, oh, I forgot. Yeah, I forget things a lot. I'm sure you guys know all about that. Okay, so how am I doing so far? Okay. Great. I have to win 3 duels at level 30. Okay. Well, knowing what Crow's capable of, I'm not sure I'm going to like this. Okay, well, at least it's the right world this time. I also had to double check that, okay. I don't have as many black keys. Yes. Yeah, yes I am. Well, yes. I mean, Yusei has protagonist energy. Why are you questioning him? Well, yeah. Of course you can't stay here forever. It's, I think Duel Links is on something. Yeah. A bunch of jackals. Are you talking about children, Crow? Like, I don't even understand why you would... Jackals? Oh my god. Okay. Dude, can't you just come back anytime you have the... Can't you just come back anytime you have the time? Although I'm not sure if Duel Links works like that, but, you know. I think Duel Links is on something because of how it works. It doesn't seem to operate by normal functions. I mean, first we have Yuma needs to collect his numbers again. And then we have something that happened apparently because of Trey's memories, if I remember that event correctly. Is my memory that bad? Well, I don't know. And then we have Supreme King Jaden, but Jaden is right over here. Yeah, there's something going on with Duel Links. It's weird. And I don't think DM World is divorced from that kind of experience. Like, what's the DM version of that? And, Kaiba, I've got some questions for you. What even is Duel Links? Like, did you create an actual dimension? Like, seriously, did you create an entire dimension out of nothing? I just want to know for my own benefit, not for anyone else's, just mine. Yeah, I'm just like, what the hell? I mean, it's entertaining, of course, but wow. Also, I wonder what Konami is going to do when every world has been released and there are most of the major characters in the game. Now, there are things I want Duel Links to be used for, but I'm just like, can I be realistic for 5 minutes? They are not going to do this or that. Although that does kind of, I don't actually want to be realistic all the time. I want to have big dreams. Yeah, I want to have big dreams and I want to have big hopes. But if I want big dreams and I want big hopes, then there's a lot that can be, I'm setting myself up for disappointment if I want anything specific from Konami in this game. Let's just be honest. I'm in for some massive disappointment. And I am well aware of that. But while I am aware of that, I also still want them to use Duel Links for something. I'm just looking back at the past 6 series, and I'm like, there really isn't a lot of room for any of the things I want to be introduced. There are a lot of characters and a lot of content to be used before we even get to that. So sure, I may want something, but it's never going to happen. And as much as it's never going to happen, well, I mean, I still think they are only going to have the first 6 worlds in this game. So what are they going to do if they do run out of content? Well, that's up to them, honestly. It's not really up to any of us. Okay, I'm just going to win. Unless that card has, okay. Oh, well, he lost. But that's just one win. I need 2 more. And I have pretty much decided that it's easier to just take Crow out when I can. I was going to do the damage to him, but that's only if I get lucky. I should take him out as I can. What? When I said bring it on, I never thought you'd bring it on. Are you serious, Crow? Are you serious? Yeah, that is dude, when did you say not bring it on? To tell you the truth, I came here to bring you home. Okay, why? Why would you do that, bro? But after seeing how awesome you did, that turns out the window. So forget what I said. I'll be rooting for you, so don't let me down. See ya. Okay, Crow, you had to come here too. Bring your jackals. I want to see them. I want to see them. I'm imagining him actually taking care of legit jackals. Yeah, I'm actually picturing him doing that. Just taking care of not just kids, but legit jackals. Obviously, I know what Crow's talking about, but it's still funny. Okay. Let's see. Doesn't look like this is the game either. I should be careful. Yeah, I'm basing effect damage on whether one card is in my opening hand. Do you know how much, do you know how long do you know how many duels go by just waiting if I just want one card to show up? Like, I have to wait for the odds to be in my favor, and I mean, I can still draw the card at any point. It's not like I can't draw it. I don't need it in my opening hand to use it. But I also don't need to be dueling against Crow to do that effect damage. So I'm just going to end him as quickly as I can, because I know what happens if I don't. Okay. I see. Well, if you're gonna make it difficult for me, then, well, it's just as well that I'm going to make it difficult for you. Man, he's synchro summoning. Oh god. What does that card do? Hold on a second. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target up to 2 face-up monsters on the field. With a defense lower than this card's attack, destroy those targets. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. During each of your opponent's turns, the first Blackwing... Oh my god. Well... I learned a tactic by watching the AI do it first. Alright, this is definitely not the best of moves, but I mean, if it allows me to win, then I will do it. Okay, I just stole your card, Crow, so I hope you'll forgive me for this. Well, that's the second one. I am definitely slowly getting better at this. Yeah, I'm getting better slowly over time. And now I'm just sitting over here like, I said I could try to help someone with this game, but now I'm like, don't I need help with this game? Well, like, I'm over here offering to help, but I don't even know how to win someone. Although 5D's World, I mean, Brain's World hasn't been released yet. So I can't learn to link someone until, well, I could look it up. I could look it up, number one, but I want to see how it's implemented in this game. And I still expect the implementation to be similar to Arc 5, which is why I paid attention to how pendulums were being used. And that's also why I bothered in the first place. Well, one of the reasons. I mean, I do legitimately think positive things about most of the characters. Most of the characters, you know, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of underutilization for the main cast. And I don't like that, but that doesn't mean that I can't still like certain characters. And by the way, I think Shingo is annoying. But a good way around that would have been doing something with him. Like, don't have him just lose every duel he's in. Just give him an actual spotlight. Make him more than just he brags about himself all the time. Make it be more than comic relief. Come on. Oh, he synchro something again. I do not have enemy controller this time. Silverwind the Ascendant. I don't even know what an Ascendant is outside of an astrological context. Yes, I know what an Ascendant is, but only in an astrological context. And people are probably like, I don't know what an Ascendant is in an astrological context. Well, the Ascendant is sometimes referred to as the rising sign. It is, I don't even know how to explain it, because I mean, it's basically where your first house starts, but it also depends on the house system being used. And because it depends on the house system being used, it can sometimes mean that your ascendant doesn't begin your first house. It just ends up as your ascendant is just in this specific sign, and that ends up being that sets the stage for how your houses work. But the different house systems make this more complicated. I personally use Placidus. Now I've come to think that Placidus is more accurate for me, but some people don't think that Placidus is most accurate for them. A lot of people prefer whole sign, and some people prefer equal houses. Now, obviously, house systems make everything more complicated, but astrology is complicated. I'm not going to lie, it's complicated. Okay, well, you're done. Yep, I did some effect damage, didn't that? Well, that should be three wins now. Yeah, 3 wins indeed. I can't even believe I was just going into astrology and house systems. Like, people probably don't even know what I'm talking about when I go into these conversations. Now, I can make videos that go into what this stuff is, but I don't really have okay, interesting. I've completed a stage mission. Okay, so all I need to do is effect damage now. Okay, how much is left? Oh, I see. That much, huh? Give me a second. Well, this doesn't seem like a very good... Well, I think the best thing for me to do at this point is try to do some stage missions. Yeah, that. So I'm going over here for Aki. Now, what does her other deck look like? Does she have another one? Or does she just have that one? Okay, okay, hold on. I just want to know if they're... Okay. This is just more of what the other deck is. No, I'm not even no, I have to summon Black Rose Dragon. So I guess whenever I'm able to do that, I do it. But this deck may not be the best deck to do it with, so I might need to make some changes to her main deck, which should have some plants in it and be more like the deck she uses, because it'll be easier to summon Black Rose Dragon that way. Okay, so stage missions. It is now Aki's time to shine. For some reason when I call her Akiza, it sounds kind of weird. Okay, I'm going to farm Jack. I don't know if I should actually. Dude, do you even use this card? Yeah, does he even use that card? Oh my god, dude. I'm not sure if I should farm him anymore. Uh-huh, sure. Listen, Aki can handle it herself. You don't want to piss her off. Trust me, you don't. Okay. Well, I said I was going to farm Jack, but what am I expecting? I don't really see his dual rewards as being that great. I guess I do it because dueling at the gate is less restrictive. We'll just go with that. Let me see how long this video is. Oh, it's almost an hour long. Okay, I was going to panic for a second there because, dude, should not pay attention to what my opponent has on their field. Absolutely, I should. But I don't always do that in practice, which is very stupid. Okay, so monsters going to their graveyard, yeah, that's it. I want to build a deck for Jack, and I want to build a deck for Aki, and I want to build a deck for Carly. I want to build a deck for a lot of female characters in this game. And it's my turn, and I forgot to end it. Again. Dude, there's no main phase 2 in this game. Okay. I like this card because now I have the field spell. Alright, give me a second. I don't... dude, I need a monster that, I don't know what to do with myself now. I don't think any of these cards... Okay. If you want to know what I was getting confused about, I was trying to see if I could summon Black Rose Dragon. And then I just realized I don't really have any way of summoning it right now, which is the main issue. Yeah, it's a big problem. What? That's the zombie monster. Now that just makes me stretch my brain a million times over. Give me a second. Yeah, that's still not enough. Yeah, it's not enough, so I don't think it... Yeah, this is not going well at all. But that's fine, I mean, obviously my main objective right now is to win. And I was already admitting that I may actually need to make a different deck for her in order to actually accomplish that. But it would have been nice if I was able to get around that somehow. Give me a second. If I was able to get around it, I would. Do I have a level 3 tuner in this deck? Well, I probably do somewhere. Okay, what about this card? Dude, why did I put this card in the deck? I don't even have 3 level 3 monsters. Although that's kind of what my problem right now is. I don't have any level 3 monsters in my deck. Which is actually kind of funny because... It's actually funny because of that. I don't have any level 3 monsters in my deck. Wow. That card is hilarious because of what it requires, and I can't use it. So it's kind of wasted. Okay, that's a 3 if you add everything up, but give me a second. Okay, especially some of this card. Okay. Okay. I see. I think I know what to do. Now the question is, do I do it? I end my turn. Well, actually, he would need to destroy my card first. Not necessarily the best way of approaching this, is it? Well, no, it isn't. I can pretty much make a guess at that. Yeah, I can guess. I can really guess. Okay, give me a second. If my monster went to the graveyard... Okay, okay, I'm doing that, and, I'm going to have that on the field. Okay, I end my turn, and this is convoluted. Like, this is very complicated. Like, why bother with Black Rose Dragon? I've already won. I'm just giving Jack some advantage if I do this. Dude, he's not even at a level where he could possibly... Okay, hold on a second. Is there a tuner? Honestly, what am I talking about? Yeah, I could really use one of those. I could use, like, I could use Glow Up or something. I definitely need something that's easier to use in this deck. Well, I guess I just win. I think it's true. I think I need to pick something else. Yeah, when I can summon Black Rose Dragon, but I have to build another deck for that. I'm not going to bother modifying this one just to fit that. But it's funny. There are level 3s. There aren't enough level 3s to justify having a certain card in my deck. Am I okay? Well, I have to take it out. So, to be honest, putting level 3s in my deck would fix my problem. Okay, I've got one level 3 in the deck. Okay, well, I never drew it. Okay, and having this card in the deck does not help me at all. But it would help if I put some level 3 monsters in the deck. It would if I put level 3 monsters in the deck. Are there any dark level 3s in the deck? It doesn't say they have to be water, it just says they have to be level 3. Okay. I forgot to... No, wait, this is actually what I asked for. Never mind. Never mind. I asked for this. Okay, so this is what I'm... Okay. I'm not really sure I benefit from adding these cards to the deck. I didn't even think I had that card. Yeah, I legit did not think I had that card. I was like, I don't even think I ever commented on it. I just never thought about it. I was like, I don't even think I've got that card, and I've got it. So if any fusion monsters require that card, well, I've got it. But I don't necessarily want to summon this card. No, I mean, I can't help it. If cards have certain stats, I don't want to use them. Okay, this is... Dude, what kind of... Oh, right. Level 3s aren't going to be that strong, are they? Obviously. I should know this before getting myself in... Yeah. Okay, I think I'm done checking. I'm just going to take this card out of my deck. It shouldn't even be there. It shouldn't even be there. But obviously, I was not paying attention when I did that. I wasn't paying attention to the requirements. And now, I don't know. I think this is it. I think I should just save this deck. I took a card out of it that didn't belong there. That's what I did. Okay, well, I'm doing stage missions as a Kiza right now. And I wanted to unlock Crow in this video. But if I make this video too long, no one's ever going to watch it. So I had to make a decision. Is it worth it? Yeah, is it worth it? Actually, I have to make a decision. Is going with this deck worth it? I'm not sure. I mean, I like this deck, but it really doesn't speed up this. It doesn't speed anything up. Okay, I'm going to make a different deck for Akiza, and then I'm coming back. So for now, this concludes the video. Stay tuned for my next one, because I have another one. Yes, another one. I definitely will be doing something else soon, so don't worry. Anyway, guys, peace out.